Good morning, children. So welcome back to the lesson number 14, our environment. So children, previously we studied about protection of environment. Protection of environment. The environment must be protected in many ways. So we all gone through these 4 points. Now let us study the remaining points. So fifth point is that children, waste material must not be thrown in rivers. Waste material must not be thrown in rivers. Of course, see, you look at the pictures here. The waste which is being thrown in the river, and here the new normal, do not spit in public places. Of course, children, so what we are doing, it has been said long back, nothing should be thrown in the rivers or on the way or roadside or surrounding the places. But many times what happens, we forget. Many times what happens, we forget and we do what we like to do. So what happens, waste material if we throw in the water or rivers, what happens, children? Of course, it is not only for me or for few people, for entire the location where the people make use of this water. It can be for the purpose of agriculture or purpose of drinking or the irrigation, whatever must be. So the water once is polluted with a lot of waste materials, or sometimes what happens, even from the hospitals I have seen the many rivers, the hospital things have been thrown into the river, or they throw side by of the river. So what happens, children, if we throw like this, so the whatever things have been used for the patient or for anyone, so what happens, it mixes with the water, and mixes with the water, then same water is supplied for the drinking. Same water is supplied for the drinking purpose. Of course, when people drink continuously this, the people will be affected by this. Of course, now even we too are using the municipality water. Most of us are drinking the municipality water, thinking that this water is tasting well, so we use. So but we do not know how the water is. We believe that it is cleaned well, and they have put that powder where the water should be cleaned very well. So but still we do not know, but still we believe and we drink water. So here also what happens, when we do like these things, it affects the entire humanity. Entire humanity it affects. So therefore we must stop this throwing the waste material into the rivers or water or here and there. Even sometimes also I have seen throwing the flowers, coconut, when the person is dead in the house, throwing their waste things and all in the water. And the photo frames, the photos which are not used in the houses, that they throw. Many things, some clothes they throw in the rivers. Many things. When we go to some places like goddess places, like a pilgrimage, so what we do, we take all the things from the house and we throw it in the water, so that no one should be stamped to that one. So it is a holy thing, we should throw it in the water, but we do not know what is the consequences of this. So therefore, dear children, So of course everyone knows it. Everyone knows that, not that no one are not aware of this. Everyone knows this. What happens if the waste materials are thrown in the water? But still, what we do? That is our laziness, I can say, or we are least bothered about the further consequences. We are least bothered about the further consequences. So therefore, people act this way, even though knowing the effect of this throwing the waste material into the river or water or wherever, even though we know, but still we act. Still we act as though we know nothing. So therefore, dear children, so we should not throw in the rivers. Next one, stop washing in the rivers. Stop washing in the rivers. So this also we have seen. This also we have seen. So there are people, those who take all the clothes and the bed sheet and that, this, everything to the water, and they wash there. And wash there. Even people wash their cattle. They remove everything from the body of the cattle and they throw it in the water. Even the cattle will urinate there. Even human beings will do that. While washing also, so many things will take place. So that also we must stop. Of course, now it is not much. People have been stopped washing or taking the things to the river and all. But here and there in villages and all, we find it. Because what happens in the villages and all, the water facility is less. So once in 8 days or once in 4 days, the water they get. So what they do with that water, they are not able to wash their things. So therefore they go small streams here and there where there is like a standing water or even the flowing water. They go wash and come. So but comparing to the earlier days, now it has become less. So slowly as the world develops, country develops, or the society develops, even villages develop, everything will stop. But we should be aware that we need to stop washing in the rivers. The next one, do not spit, urinate or defecate in open or public places. This is very common in a place. Very common. How many times if we say put the notice or say, people will not listen. So many times I have given example. When they are walking on the road, if the number one they want to pass, they just stand nearby the road and they pass. Even people have the bad habit of spitting on the road because they eat gutka, they eat pan supari, and they eat chingam and the other things, and the people have very bad habit of spitting on the road. So what happens, of course, even though we are wearing the sandals, slippers, chappals, but there are chances of getting into the sickness. So now it is made it very clear because of the COVID-19, no one spit on the road, no one should urinate on the road, or no one should pick up anything what is on the road. So many rules have come. But still, we cannot educate our people. Each individual should be educated by themselves. So by saying to others, don't do that, don't do this, the people will do more and more. People will do more and more, but they never understand. So this we have very bad. Even you see in the bus stand, each corner people will spit. They eat gutka and they spit there. They eat supari and they spit there. Even the children, small children will be eating something that they will drop here and there. People stamp on that. So it becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. So this type of situations we must stop. If I and you want my country to be like this, my people should be very healthy, nothing should happen. If we are thinking better, we have to work on it. Not 1 day, 2 days, but continuous if you are working on it, so somewhere we will improve. So new bus stand, you can see the new bus stand, very posh bus stand is built, but you go into the corner and see people will spit there. They throw the waste material in the dustbin there, so the dustbin will not be emptied on a time, so all the players will come and sit there. Even it won't allow the people to sit in the bus stand. So that type of the mess we create. So if you and me are educated well on this, so we too can educate many others. So first, children, you and me need to practice this. I say I am teaching you, and if I only do, there is no meaning in it. So you tell others and you yourself do it, there is no meaning in it. So therefore, dear children, what I am trying to say is, let us together work for the development of our country and the cleanliness around and surround us. Okay, children, I think here we end this, and next we will study about the kind of waste. So children, please go through the lesson. Thank you.